Hello, and welcome to this month's edition of InDesign magazine, where I teach you tips and tricks and little things that you can do in InDesign. Now, my name is Andrea Bass-Lasson. I'm an Adobe community professional. I am also a web and graphic design college instructor. All right, so now that you know who I am, let's get to what you really want. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open the file that we're going to work on. Now, what we're going to talk about today is Adobe Capture. Now, Adobe Capture is an awesome app. It's been around for years. I've been using it for a very long time, and it allows you to capture everything. Nature, I talk about a lot because you can, the colors of flowers are just gorgeous, and you can capture them in your camera. The sounds of the birds, the sounds of just everything happening in life, you can capture inside of that little app. It is just awesome. Shapes you can capture, colors, you name, you can capture it all in this little app. But what's awesome is InDesign has a panel where you can capture colors from an image, shapes from an image, and such. So it's awesome, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So what you see on my screen is you see a magazine, and what I'm going to do is first I'm going to do it wrong so I can show you what it looks like. So if I see this magazine, and if I want to go up to object, because that's the menu where everything is, right? Everything in InDesign you place in there is an object. So I'm going up to the object menu. I'm going to go down to extract from image, and I'm going to go to color themes. Well, what's going to happen is it doesn't have an image. There's no resource. It doesn't know what we want. We just told InDesign that we want to extract from an image, right? But we didn't tell it what, right? Because right now, if you look at my screen, I'm going to close this. You'll see I don't have anything selected. So you have to select it to affect it, right? So I'm going to click on this magazine, and then I'm going to go up to object, and then I'll go down to extract from image, and then I'll go to color themes, and you'll get a much more desired result, right? So now you'll see that now it has the magazine, it has a reference, it knows what you want, and now it's extracting these colors from it. So these are gorgeous colors, and that's what I was looking for when I was looking for a magazine to use. As a matter of fact, this image is from Adobe stock, and it is free. So you can download this magazine cover if you want. I just searched magazine cover, and voila. So awesome that you can do that, right? I'm so excited. All right, so this is the magazine. And in this magazine, I've extracted colors. That's the first option, is to extract themes. And you can move these around. Now, we did talk about this before in an earlier video, but in this one, we're going more in depth, which is awesome. All right, so you can move these around. These are the colors that it defaulted. Nice color palette. Look at that. I can do some things with that. All right. But if you didn't like, let's say you thought that magenta was too close to the red and you wanted maybe to move that around, you could. Or maybe you wanted to capture more, or you wanted the blue to be more of a darker blue. So you could click on this blue and see how it's moving. Look at that. It's the center color in the center. And you see how it's cycling through the colors as I move it around. And now I found a darker blue because maybe you want something to ground it a little bit more. So you want to grab some of that blue. You can manipulate these and move them around however you see fit, which is awesome. And then when you have such awesomeness, then you can extract it. But before we do that, let's look at these color modes, right? So right now it's set to colorful, which is awesome. But we can go down, and we can go down to bright. Check this out. It's going to brighten those colors just a bit. You could go down to muted, which is going to mute the colors just a bit. You can go down to deep, and you can see them changing, right? Which is going to change the colors a bit. You can go to dark, and finally you could go to none, which is just going to take you back to the first one it was set at anyway, which was colorful, right? So you have options. I just want to make sure that you know that. I'm going to move this down a little bit. And then there are your colors. So there's our color palette that we're choosing. And we could do save to CC libraries. But before we do that, let's go over here and check out what happens if we push the shapes button, right? Let's go ahead and make this a little bigger. All right, what's going to happen if we push the shapes button? Check this out. Look at that. Would you look at that? Did you see what just happened when I did that? Because I saw what happened when I did that. And I was like, my God, so excited, right? So you have this magazine, and now you have the shapes of the magazine, and you can play with the detail. You can go more detail or less detail, whichever one you want. So if you want it more detail to get rid of some of that white, you can. If you want more of the white to show up, you can go all the way over because you want more of just the line quality or something like that. If you're creating like a coloring book or something that you want to color, but you have those options, which just makes this amazing. It really does. You can also invert it. So you can go from black to white to black to invert the colors. And you can smooth it out. So when you save it, that means instead of all of these um, I don't know how to do jagged lines or stray lines. That's a better word, stray. Why was that so hard? I don't know. I tell you. But anyway, all these stray lines, you can click on this and it'll make it smoother. So to go through an AI technology and smooth it out, which is so awesome. Now, when you're done with this, again, you can hit save to CC libraries, but we're like an infomercial. It's like, but wait, there's more, because there's so much more. All right. And so then the next one is type. So if you wanted to find fonts that are similar to fonts that you have here, you can, right? So you would click on the type menu like I did, and you can go to find similar fonts. It's going to go through, it's going to look, and it's going to look for fonts that are similar. And they just told us that it found 16, right? 16 fonts that are similar inside of here. Now, notice this blue box that appears that says, place this selection around a line of text, okay? So we can place this around, say, that hello, and then we can have it search, or we can place it around the word magazine. I think I want hello. Do I want hello or magazine? I don't know, guys. Okay, I'm going to do hello. Let me go ahead and make it a little smaller. I'll resize this box. So we can tell it what type we want it to look up. We can click on this refresh button and it'll refresh and it'll show us the hello. But for real though, is that not just the coolest? Are you like not as excited as I am? And if you're not, that's a problem. You should be just as excited as I am because this is so awesome. Okay. So then we can go down and we can find a font that we like. And then when we find the font, we can add that to our library. This is so awesome. So if I saw this font, I can add it to the library. Okay. So I wanted to show you that all three of those are there. I'm going to go back to color themes real quick. And I'm going to extract this color theme. I like that color theme. I think that is cool. Oh no, I wanted to change that blue. Remember, I said I want to change the blue to give it to ground it a little bit. So I'm going to change that blue to just be a little bit darker. Now I'm going to save this to CC libraries and it's going to save. And if you look over in your libraries, guys, there it is right there. That is the color theme that I just extracted. And you'll see it defaults. It says capture color theme. Now I can't click into it now because I'm still in here. So now I got my theme captured. I'm going to go back to the shape and I'm going to go ahead and let me see what I want to do to the shape. I think I actually like the default, which was at 51, but yeah. No, I think I want 52. Okay. So I like this shape. I'm definitely going to say smooth on save. And I'm going to save this also to my CC library. So it's going to go through. And notice it's saving in this library called Lovely Textures. All right. Let's see. It's thinking, it's going, it's doing its thing. And then when it's saved, it's going to show up right there. So now I see my color theme here and I have the shape here. And the last thing I'm going to save is the type. We chose, which one do we like? I think I like this first one, but let me just check. Why not? I got time. Ooh, I like this one too. So maybe I want that one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save that one to my CC library. That was, it's a character style called Pella Pro Black. Now my computer screen is a bit further out than it usually is, and I haven't tested this yet, so it is really hard for me to see what that actually says. But I'm going to remember PE. I'm going to write this down so that I have it written down. Okay. So now I've saved all three of these. They told me that it was saved. So now I can go ahead and close this. And now if I wanted to create something, I'll go to File, New. Actually, no, I'm just going to do a new layer. I'm going to go to my layers. I'll hide this one. So I'll stay in the same file. New layer. Let me go ahead and lock everything else down. Okay, so I'm File, New Layer. And now if I wanted to create something, I can go ahead and let me drag some out. Maybe I'll drag something out like there, and I'll say, hello, it's me. All right, some of you know exactly where that reference is from, and it's what it is. It's what it is. All right, I'm gonna go to Properties panel. I'm probably gonna boost that up a bit so you can see what in the world that is. Let me go 72. Why not? Okay. Hello, it's me. And I want to start using some of these things that I've created. So I might bring this down. I might bring this up just a bit. Give some room at the bottom. Okay. So I'm going to bring that down, and I'm going to go ahead and go to my CC libraries, and I'm going to maybe choose a color. Actually, I'm going to change this color. So I'm going to click on this. I want to change the name so that it's different. So to change the name, all you do is click it, click it, pause, and then click again. So I'm going to name this extracted. No, I'll name it magazine. That way we'll keep it all. Okay. So this one's called magazine. And then this one, I'm going to name it again. I'm going to go ahead and, again, it's just double click it. And I'll call it magazine shape. And then what else did we do? We did that one, and we did, I got to move me. I'm sorry. I know you guys are seeing that. Sorry. All right, magazine shape. And the next thing that we grabbed was this text, right? This paragraph style. So I'm going to call this magazine text. And as I'm saving it, it's all going down here at the bottom, which actually helps me out because now I know exactly where my stuff is. And I'm going to bring out the shape, and all I got to do is grab it and drop it. So now I got this magazine. Look at that. And maybe I just want, I'm going to bring it down some. Now, remember, to do all three at the same time, I can hold Command, Option, and Shift. And what that's going to do is it's going to resize the photo that's inside the frame. It's going to resize, it's going to keep it centered as I'm dragging it out, and it's going to keep it proportioned. So now when I drag, you'll see that the magazine, everything, so I didn't have to drag one thing and then go drag another. I'm able to drag them all at the same time. Now I just copied it. That's okay. All right. So this is what I want. And copy that one too. Let me see. I must have had Alt down for a while. Okay. So I got what I want. So what I'm going to do now is I want to apply that paragraph style. Where is it? To that text. And all I have to do is click it. You'll see that paragraph styles opened up. All I did was click. I didn't do anything else. I'll undo so I can show you. So I have hello, it's me highlighted, and I'm clicking on that paragraph style, and it changed the paragraph style for me. Now I'm going to boost that that size up to 72, which is going to modify the paragraph style, but that's okay. So I'm going to move hello, it's me here. I like that. And now what I want is to change that color, though. I want to use some of the colors that we saw in our panel. So I just chose the blue, and notice it's changing. So if I choose this magenta to brighten this up and give it some pop, it changes. If I choose this green to give it some pop, it changes, which is awesome. I think I like the magenta, though. But you see how easy it is to use these. That's all I did. I just grabbed a photo, I extracted from it, right? And another way to get to extract is you can right click on the image that you want, And then you can also, you'll see the extract from image in here as well. Now, my eyes, there it is. Couldn't find it. I'll tell you. All right, so extract from image, and then you'll see the color, theme, shape, and the type here as well. And that is what I wanted to go over with you. Is that not the coolest thing, right? Look how awesome right here inside InDesign. I love it. I get excited about it. You guys know me by now. But that I think is just super, super awesome. Now, that's what I want to go with you today. If you like what you saw, then you can contact me. I'll put my contact information up here real quick. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, share the video. Look at that. I'm trying not to drive you guys crazy, but I need to move it out the way so you can see. But please like, comment, share the video. Just to let us know what you think. And if there's something else that you want to know about that you didn't see in this video today, please contact me, put a comment in, and let us know. This is my contact information. I can be contacted on Behance, YouTube, Instagram. My name is Happy97 on all social media platforms, HAPPIE97. And I am, again, Andrea Bass-Lassen. And until next month, when we do our next InDesign newsletter, ta-ta for now. Peace.